Hey, this is Gatorex. And recently, Koro has leaked. There was another page, of course, talking about the Poiple distribution, or the shiny Poiple. This is the one that I'm kind of interested in today. It's a little blurb about the 2018 movie, and it is some official confirmation that Lugia is going to be in that movie. Now, obviously, all these translations aren't anything too amazing. These are screenshots from the other movie, and from what I hear, it's just kind of talking about that Lugia was there. And yeah, all we have is this image of a Lugia here, and then the little shadow in the water, which was something that people had been speculating for a while now, that that was Lugia. And it was something that would make sense because Pokemon, the move I Choose You, the 20th movie back in 2017, it starred Ho-Oh along with Marshadow. But the interesting thing is, yeah, it's now confirmed that Lugia is going to be the main Pokemon in this movie. So then that kind of leads back to some of the discussion or some of the speculation about Zeraora potentially being the counterpart in this movie, because as we know, Marshadow appeared in the I Choose You movie with Ho-Oh, and so why not Zeraora? Because in case for whatever reason you do not know, Zeraora is a brand new Pokemon in Ultra Sun and Moon exclusively that was data mined, and it's a mythical legendary, I believe. That's the last Pokemon that has not officially been revealed by Game Freak. In that this Pokemon exists, but we're not supposed to know that it exists, despite there being some nice fan art and everything of it already. But effectively, what I'm thinking is because Marshadow was distributed for the 20th anniversary movie, and it appeared in the movie alongside Ho-Oh. So could it be possible that Zeraora is some sort of counterpart, or has some sort of role in the story alongside Lugia? And that's how we're going to get it. They're going to distribute it around the time it comes out, which I believe it's coming out, let's see, something like in July of this year, give or take, at least in Japan. And then we'll get a Zeraora reveal once we get maybe a next trailer for this, and then Zeraora could be distributed in Japan later this year. And then, of course, that does feed into the timeline and of everything, because then maybe in November-ish, when we get this movie in English, that's when Zeraora will be distributed for Ultra Sun and Moon, and then it could potentially work out in a way where we still get a Pokemon Switch game in 2018. Now, of course, that's all huge speculation later on down the line. And of course, there are still a lot of other questions concerning this movie with the trailer that's been out for a few months now. One big particular thing is, who is this girl that we see up here in the trailer? Obviously, she's going to have some sort of role in the story. And one interesting thing is that what I'm speculating with this movie, I don't want to play too much of the trailer. What I'm speculating with this movie is that it's going to be following Ash's journey going into Johto, kind of picking up from the alternate continuity that I Choose You left off on. So he's obviously had departed with his friends that he met in that movie, and so he's going to be in the Johto region potentially in this new movie, and he's going to meet up with this person. Now, something interesting about her. Now, a lot of people were like, oh man, look, she's got like blue in her hair, and she's got pink, diamond and pearl. I think the more interesting thing is that her main hair color is blonde, a lot like Zeraora. And Zeraora also has some blue in there, as well as the main blue highlights in her hair. I'm not saying that she has any sort of connection with Zeraora specifically, but it's just something interesting to note. Now, obviously, whether Zeraora will be appearing in this movie is not at all confirmed, but it's something that I'm speculating, and I think will definitely be possible, unless Zeraora is something that they decide to introduce in the anime TV show later this year, because right now the anime is pretty far along. I mean, in the anime, they're already at a point where they're going to be encountering the Ultra Beasts, and it seems like Ash is going to be catching some Ultra Beasts, potentially Poiple, potentially some other one later on. But the point is, this has pretty much reached the point that translates to the end of the video game in Sun and Moon and Ultra Sun and Moon. Now, of course, we don't know if they're going to incorporate the Rainbow Rocket into the anime here. It definitely does seem like they're at least taking a different route when it comes to the Ultra Beasts. So maybe potentially later on this year we could see Zeraora in the television show, and then that will lead into the distribution for it. But another thing that I do kind of want to bring up right now with the anime going where it is, where it's effectively at the end of the game, That again could be some hints towards Pokemon Switch coming out in 2018. Now, of course, again, the date for Pokemon Switch is set at 2018 or later, which really could be, could be any time. But it's just something interesting to note. At this point, it could go either way, whether Zeraora get its own arc in the anime right now, or whether it be featured in the movie coming out later this year. Point is, I definitely do think we're going to be getting a Zeraora distribution in 2018, and it definitely could be possible we'll still be getting a Switch game in 2018, but that is all that can really be talked about and speculated. At the very least, it's really cool that we're going to be seeing Lugia taking the main stage in this movie, even though it kind of did, already before. At least we got a movie, nice brand new one in this potentially new continuity featuring Ho-Oh, and now one featuring Lugia, since the Johto legendaries were getting a bit more love last year, mostly because of the re-release of the Virtual Console for Gold and Silver, and then now Crystal, and then just some ideas for, again, the potentially alternate continuity that the last movie and maybe this movie might be following. But anyway, let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Is this something that could potentially happen? Do you think that we'll be seeing Zeraora in this movie? And again, this does kind of lead into the potential of Pokemon Switch coming out in 2018. Let me know your thoughts all down in the comments below. Also, if you'd like to watch me stream all sorts of Nintendo games, including Pokken, go ahead and follow me on Twitch. I'm trying to reach 50 followers to become an affiliate, so if you could help out, it would be greatly appreciated. Also, over on GatorX Plays, I'll be producing additional Nintendo content. There should be a video over there now, which I'll leave linked at the end of this video. If you enjoyed the content, remember to leave a like and subscribe to show your support. You can enable notifications by clicking the bell icon next to the subscribe button. This will make sure you see each new video as it comes out, and will make you a member of the Chingling Squad. Anyway, this has been GatorX. Have a nice day.